The cold metal walls of Outpost 47 seemed to swallow the faint hum of the machines inside, far beyond the familiar stars of the inner solar system. The outpost hovered near the Kuiper Belt, a lonely sentinel watching the endless black. Inside, Technician Leo Cade sat alone, nursing a cup of cold coffee. The silence outside was deep, almost heavy, as if space itself was holding its breath. Leo's job was simple but crucial. He monitored strange signals from deep space, transmissions that passed by most listening posts unnoticed. Day after day, his routine rarely changed. Signals came and went, mostly background noise from distant stars or old echoes from long dead ships. But then, just before the shift ended, something unusual happened. His console blinked wildly. An alien transmission flooded the screens. The code was strange, like nothing Leo had seen before. It wasn't meant for humans that much. It was clear. The signal was encrypted in an unknown pattern, layers of alien mathematics woven into the message like a secret locked inside a puzzle. Leo's eyes narrowed. As he stared at the scrolling text, a single phrase cut through the complexity displayed. Clearly in perfect English, nail spike begins in 72 hours. Erase the humans first. The word sent a chill through him. Nail spike. He had never heard the term before. His fingers trembled slightly as he copied the phrase and forwarded the entire transmission to Fleet Intelligence. Within minutes, Leo's message was racing across the network to the highest command centers. Analysts pored over the strange code, trying to break down the alien encryption. But the word nail spike was not in any known archives, no records from any alien faction, no history of war or peace agreements. It was like the message came from nowhere, or from some hidden place no one was allowed to know about. Fleet intelligence officers exchanged worried looks. They identified the source to alien transmissions overlapping. Neither faction was a known enemy or ally. Both were advanced races, but their motives were unclear. The message wasn't just a warning. It was a plan. Secret war was about to begin, and humans were the first target. The news was alarming, but Fleet Command knew that panic would be their greatest enemy. Orders were strict. No broadcasts to the public, no alerts to other colonies. The galaxy was already on edge after recent conflicts. This threat had to be handled quietly. Captain Rhea Voss was assigned to lead a covert team to investigate Nail Spike and stop it before the countdown ran out. Her crew was small but skilled. Spies, engineers, soldiers, trained for missions no one else could do. Back at Outpost 47, Leo stared out the window at the distant icy moon circling the gas giants. The vastness of space felt more dangerous than ever. He wondered how many people in the galaxy even knew what was coming. As he powered down his console for the night, the last thought in his mind was clear and haunting. We don't have much time. The clock was ticking. Nail Spike was coming. The shadows moved. Captain Rhea Voss stood in the briefing room aboard the stealth ship Silent Hawk. The dim lights flickered as she faced her small crew, experts chosen for one mission. Cover the secret behind Nail Spike and stop it. Before the countdown reached 0, Rhea's voice was steady, but urgency filled the room. We know almost nothing about Nail Spike, except it's a coordinated attack against humanity. 2 alien factions are involved, but why? And what does? Erase the humans first mean? Her team exchanged worried glances. None had faced a threat this mysterious before. The Silent Hawk slipped silently through the void, heading toward a sector known for hidden conflicts and unmarked war zones. Their first stop was an uncharted outpost called Veganine, a black market hub rumored to be the meeting point for spies and smugglers from many worlds. Rhea hoped someone there might know something. As they entered Vegnine's orbit, tension rose. The station was massive, but cloaked in darkness, shielded by thick asteroid debris. The crew readied their suits and weapons. The place was dangerous, full of unknown enemies and secrets. Inside the station's chaotic market, Rhea's team split up. They moved through crowds of aliens from dozens of species, some friendly, many hostile. Information was currency here, and trust was rare. Rhea found herself in a dim bar where an informant named Krell waited. He was a thin, nervous alien with many scars, a survivor of countless wars. I've heard whispers about Nailspike, Krell said in a hushed tone. 2 factions plan to strike. But the reason is... unusual. It's not just about territory or power. They fear what humans might become. Rhea frowned. Fear us. But we're just one species among many. Krell nodded grimly. That's what they say. But humans have hidden strengths, things others don't understand. These factions want to stop us before we can change the balance. Before Rhea could ask more, alarms blared. Security forces burst into the bar, weapons drawn. Raid! Someone shouted. Chaos erupted. Rhea grabbed Krell's arm. Time to go. They fought their way through the crowded station, dodging blasts and stunned enemies. The crew regrouped outside, boarding the Silent Hawk just as alarms screamed in the distance. Back in the safety of space, Rhea looked at Krell. We're closer, but this is bigger than we thought. They want to wipe us out before humans can. Rise. The countdown on their mission clock ticked down. Nailspike was coming. And the galaxy didn't know what was about to change. The Silent Hawk sped away from Veganine, leaving behind a cloud of confusion and enemies. Captain Rhea Voss gathered her crew in the small briefing room, their faces tense under the low lights. We barely escaped, Rhea said, voice steady but urgent. But we learned something important. Nailspike isn't just a simple attack. It's a preemptive strike born from fear. Leo, the ship's intelligence officer, tapped on his holodisplay, showing intercepted data streams. 2 alien factions involved. The Varkari and the Zephon have been at war for centuries. Neither trusts the other. But both agree on one thing. Humanity is a wild card. How can they fear us so much? Asked Jox, the weapons specialist. Leo shook his head. Humans have unpredictable behavior and rapid adaptability. They can survive in environments that would kill others. Plus, some rumors say humans have secret technologies and abilities no one fully understands. Rhea leaned forward. We need to know more. The next clue points to the planet Cygnus Prime, a known Varkari military base hidden deep in uncharted space. The crew prepared for their most dangerous mission yet, to infiltrate Cygnus Prime and find proof of the plans behind Nailspike, landing under cover of darkness. The team slipped through dense forests and rocky terrain, avoiding patrols and surveillance drones. Deep underground, in a forgotten bunker, they discovered data terminals filled with encrypted files. Leo worked quickly, decrypting piece by piece. Suddenly, the screens flashed warnings. They had triggered an alarm. Footsteps thundered closer. Rhea whispered, "We need to move. Now." As they escaped, a chilling realization struck them. Nailspike wasn't just about war. It was about stopping humanity's rise before it began. The galaxy's fate depended on whether humans could survive the coming storm. The hidden allies back aboard the Silent Hawk, the crew raced against time, Leo's decrypted files revealed. Disturbing truths, Nailspike was not just a military strike. It was a coordinated attempt to destroy human influence across the galaxy before it could grow. But buried in the data was an unexpected discovery, a secret faction within the Varkari, called the Silent Watchers, who opposed the war. They believed humanity could be an ally, not a threat. Captain Rhea called a meeting. This changes everything. If we can contact the Silent Watchers, we might gain allies inside the enemy ranks. The crew worked to establish a secure communication link, carefully avoiding detection. After tense hours, a shadowy message came through. "We have watched. Your species. We believe the galaxy needs you. Meet us on the moon of Aurealis, alone." Rhea hesitated, but agreed. This could be the turning point. When the Silent Hawk arrived near Aurealis, the crew was greeted by cloaked figures, Varkari defectors with secrets of their own. They shared plans, weapons, blueprints, and warnings of Zephon spies everywhere. Most importantly, they revealed the true reason behind Nailspike: fear of humanity's unknown potential to unite and change galactic power. Rhea knew that to survive, humans would need more than strength. They needed trust, alliances, and strategy. As the meeting ended, one defector warned, "Time is short. The Zephyr are preparing their final move. You must be ready." Crew left Aurealis with a heavy weight, but also hope. The war wasn't just about fighting anymore. It was about survival and becoming the galaxy's unexpected future. Back on the Silent Hawk, tension hung thick in the air. The crew was restless, knowing the Zephyr spies could be anywhere, even among their own. Captain Rhea ordered strict security protocols. Every message was checked, every crew member watched, but the enemy was clever. Late one night, Leo discovered a hidden transmission encoded in their own ship's systems, a signal sent directly to Zephyr Command. Shock rippled through the crew. Someone they trusted had betrayed them, Rhea called. "An emergency meeting? We have a traitor. Someone is feeding the Zephyr our plans, risking everything." Suspicions grew, fingers pointed, friendships strained. The traitor struck again, sabotaging the ship's engines during a critical jump. With systems failing, the Silent Hawk drifted closer to enemy territory, exposed and vulnerable. But Daniel, the ship's security officer, tracked the traitor's signal to a hidden compartment. There they found a Varkari agent disguised as a human crew member. He confessed coldly, "Your hope is wasted. Nailspike will succeed. Humanity will fall." Rhea acted fast. Traitor was secured, and emergency repairs began. The crew's faith in each other had been tested, but their resolve only hardened. They had to stop Nailspike, or nothing would survive. The final stand, the Silent Hawk limped through the dark space, engines barely holding together. The clock was ticking. Nailspike was less than 24 hours away. Captain Rhea gathered the crew in the command room. "This is our last chance. We have to stop Nailspike or lose everything." Daniel and Leo worked frantically to decode more of the enemy plans. They discovered the target, Earth's main defense station, the heart of humanity's security. The crew prepared for battle, their faces set with determination. Though tired and betrayed, they stood united. As they neared the enemy's stronghold, Zephyr and Varkari fleets surrounded them. The battle began, blaster fire lit the void, and alarms blared across the ship. But the humans fought differently, with cunning, teamwork, and unbreakable will. Using Leo's hacked signals, they sent false commands to the enemy fleets, causing confusion and chaos. Daniel led a small team on a boarding mission to destroy the Nailspike device. Inside the enemy ship, alarms screamed and time ran out. Daniel reached the core and planted the explosives. With seconds left, he escaped just as the device exploded, sending a shockwave through the enemy fleet. The battle ended with the enemy fleets retreating, defeated, and broken. Back on the Silent Hawk, Captain Rhea looked at her crew. "We did what no one thought possible. We survived and we stopped Nailspike. The galaxy would never forget this day when humanity faced impossible odds and won."